It doesn't matter like what AC they've got. I rolled a 20. Gatekeeping a natural 20. A crit for 0 damage. That's straight up evilness, man. Crit! It's fine. You crit for 0. What? Okay, listen, man. This is where we're going. We're not mucking around here, dude. For anybody that missed out last night, we just picked up Excalibur. We literally just got Excalibur, man. Okay, look at his power level. Look at his power. Wait. I was going to equip it. I was going to equip like an actual another blade on here, and his attack power was like 220 something. Crit for 0 damage, and you drop your sword. Imagine you get like something like Excalibur in the game, like this weapon right here. You're like, yes, the greatest sword, the sword of legends, right? And you've got it. You've gone through the whole game. You pulled it out of the stone. You're like, yes. And then you fight some kind of dragon, and you roll a 1, and the sword like snaps, just instantly breaks immediately. First fight, wielding it. And the DM is like just a real, right? Your DM is just a real nasty piece of work, man. He's just like, yeah, you just, that was such a pathetic roll that you bring the sword hard down on its claw. The claw chips, but the sword smashes into a million pieces. And you're like, no, that's Excalibur. It's not. No, that's it. That's Excalibur. It's not. Yeah, it's in 1,000 pieces now. Go. I'm gonna save this right here. Okay, this is us. Wow. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, man. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that, honestly. Listen, this fight's over, I think. There it is. Oh, man. Dude, I literally walked 1 square and got that fight. Here we go, man. Look at these cutscenes, man. Even so good way back then. That's a full cutscene right there. Okay, what do we got now? So how many so we got 14 chests, and there is a magic shop in the Jade Passage. Wow, dude, I know. Stardust, hello, welcome back. I hope you've been well, by the way. It seems like it's been 100 years since we've seen you. I know, what the hell was that, man? What was that start, dude? I got ripped. Looks like we're at that phase of the game where I need to be saving literally every battle, because you never know if you're going to survive or not. Okay, let's go that way. Yep, Great Melt. That tells me basically that there's a chance to fight like 5 of them. Which sucks. Hellfire? Man, such crap rewards right now. Okay. Whoa, random white dragons now? Okay. Okay, yeah. You never played Final Fantasy 2? I've got a feeling that I knew it, you son of a... I'm saving that one down in the bottom right hand corner because I feel like I've totally given up on Ultima, by the way. Ultima sucks, dude. Magic in this game is just atrocious. End of discussion, right? Absolutely pointless. They made it so that it was absolutely pointless, which is very, very weird. She's doing like 1,000 damage with that bow. She will never do 1,000 damage with any of her magic. Oh, I should save. Oh, crap. Ah, we're fine. Diamond Mace. Ooh. It's exactly the same attack power. I did not expect that. And she has more... I'm gonna try... Hope everybody's doing well. Good morning, man. Wait, hang on. I really hope these come to consoles. Yeah. I hope that they do too. The sad thing is that if they come to consoles, I'm gonna have to get all the platinum trophies again. I'm gonna have to play through them again and get the platinums. And the encounter rate, that's the big one, I think, for this game. It could have easily been half, I feel like. The water does look awesome. Abyss Worm. Like, this guy was a boss. Okay, we're dude, look how fast we're going through this. We're already on floor 2, man. We're gonna beat this game in like an hour. Trust me on that. We have so much power. No better way to start a stream than to hear Haz slam some magic. That's right, right? Magic is weak. Another Hellfire? All these items? Oh my god, dude. I actually gave him the Sunblade as well. Looks like he's not really utilizing it to its full potential, you know what I'm saying? He's weak! I wish you could choose the guy that came into your team, by the way. Like, it would have been cool to be able to choose Layla instead of Koshinuki, but I'm guessing it's like story related and stuff. Anything? Oh man, we keep getting ripped. Chest over here. White dragon. That's crazy, man. This was like a boss before. Classic Final Fantasy game design. Dude, what are all these items? Crappy spell items. I know. I think that the main reason for me to play these right now, the biggest like wow thing that I get and the most enjoyment that I get is literally seeing all the art being redone. It's freaking, it's carrying me through, man. Like, I love it. I love seeing this stuff. Love seeing all the evolutions for all the monsters and everything. Already been some surprises too, man. I didn't firstly, oh, and the music, yeah, the music is definitely a huge upgrade. But I legit just didn't know that so many of these creatures were actually, because you notice Final Fantasy 1 was quite different. It was like, it was very kind of like D&D-ish almost. It was like goblins and orcs and, you know, it was not that that's bad. It was just yeah, it was just very, very cat claws. Ooh, Song Hui cat claws. No, I'd just give them to her anyways because it sounds cool. Yeah, so surprised to see that so many, like, we're at 15. I guarantee some of the monsters that we're looking at right now in Final Fantasy 2 are going to be in Final Fantasy 16, you know? And it's so cool to see where so many of them came from. And like, there's already been a handful of monsters that I've seen in Final Fantasy 2 that I've just legit gone, dude, I didn't realize that it was here. Yeah, I just moved it. Thank you, dude. I didn't realize that those monsters were in this game like this early. Like at Final Fantasy 2. I legit didn't know that Malboros were in Final Fantasy 2. I thought that they were like 3 or 4 at the most, you know, at the earliest. I really love this background, by the way. This environment, pixel art is phenomenal. These crystals and stuff, freaking brilliant, man. Just really great work. Yo, they're actually doing a fair bit of damage. Interesting. Must be a Japanese thing, like how the DQ monsters have been there. It's freaking... There's something... So I don't know whether that was like a conscious decision for them to do that because they didn't want to like come up with... You know, like what's the best area in this game? It's got to be at least over 100 like sprites, right? And I'm guessing that when the next iteration came around, given the team size back then, they didn't want to be like, okay, that 100 monsters, out. Like, we need to make a brand new hunt. Like, you know what I'm saying? They basically just kind of went, let's use them all again. Maybe just draw all the pixel, you know, all the sprites in like different poses and things. Same monster, same design. Maybe we can like do something a little bit different, you know, but it's more or less the design is done. It's there. I think that's freaking badass, man. Wait a minute, can I walk across that? No. A Final Fantasy Dungeon Master book. Oh, you mean like a monster manual? Oh, dude, a freaking Final Fantasy monster manual would be brilliant. Is there one? Oh, what the hell is that thing? A mega parasite. I haven't seen that thing yet. Oh, is there a Final Fantasy monster manual? How big is that thing? I need that. I will buy that for my like Christmas present or something. Wait, why did I just get, like, juiced by that? Isn't that just water? Why is it blood water? It's poisonous. Oh. I literally did not make that connection. Blood water. Koshinuki, man, you're getting wrecked down there, son. You need some more HP. Oh, I did not heal. Oh no. This is actually really bad. Wow, I didn't stock up on high potions. Because I'm a professional. I don't need high potions. Okay. I don't need that trash. I'm just trying to make it a little bit more exciting. Dude, I'm getting so trolled, man. None of these have been treasure rooms at all. Oh, man. Look at how much damage Excalibur is doing, though, honestly. It's for content. That's right. Oh no, wrong guy. Oh no, dude. Oh no. No, 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 no. I wonder how many of those things are going to persist after the battle. Please, none of them persist. Please, none of them. Oh, none of them persist after battle. That. Could you imagine if it was legit like this huge long list of stuff that was permanent? I don't think I should have done that. This poor young man has been trapped in that treasure chest for aeons. Ultimania Volume 1 to 3, packed full of original concept art, process pieces, and notes from the original artists and designers chronicling the creation of these timeless games. Man. I have one Ultimania. Let's see how much damage we got here. Bye, King Behemoth. Bye. Bye. Didn't even get a turn. Bye. Has power. Just a casual 3,400 damage. Easy. That's right. Rune X. Oh my god. Wow. Holy crap. Yep. Okay. And a power sash. He's got that power sash. I'll leave it for now. Oh my god. Hang on a minute. Did I put the rune axe in his right? Oh. Rune axe here and the poison axe here. Didn't realize the favored hand. I don't know why I do that because it literally makes no damage. It makes no change, but oh no, I didn't save it. I didn't save. This is easy. It's easy. We can do it. Trust me on that, okay? Trust me on that. This game's easy, dude. Don't worry about it, okay? Easy. See that? Right there?
That was all my skill.
Don't forget it. Okay. Koshniki's got 400. It's okay, man. We got this in the bag, dude. Okay, so we've got items. What can I do for you? Death, Berserk, Haste, and Flare. That's got trash. You wanted me to walk into that poison for that? Disgusting. Alright, first door. Haste isn't trash. I know, but I've got it. I've got like three of those or whatever. We don't care about 3 Malboros, man. That's nothing to us. Five Malboros, that's a problem. Big problem, man. Vampire lady. Eight Malboros is death. Yep, instantaneous. Can't kill enough. If magic was better, know what I'm saying? Or if we had 4 Hazes, oh my god. This game would be easy. But there's only one Haz, you know what I'm saying? And he's not for sale. Despite what people may think. That's the most powerful like magic attack I think I've seen in the game so far. Another betrayal fan? Pathetic. Let's check this one right here. Tick it off the list. Oh, what's in here, dude? The hell is that thing? Weakness. That's what that is. Weakness. Oh, not too bad. You guys are keeping count on the rooms? It's pathetic, isn't it? I feel like we're getting ripped off here. Okay, now we see what these guys are capable of. Ice Storm 16. What is that? No magic. That's it? 2,290, just a standard attack, man. We are in a different plane of existence. What is that stuff? Is it amnesia? Ah, it's amnesia. We got one. We actually got one, dude. Aegis shield. No one uses a shield. Holy lance. No one uses a lance anymore. We actually got some stuff though. It sucks that, yeah. Blizzard 12. Pathetic. Dragon armor. Weak. Okay, another chest over here. Oh my god, dude. That's only a red dragon, alright? That's weakness. Alright, we'll cut this guy down. Look, check this out right here. Here it comes. Boom! New hit record? No, 2,290 is the new. I mean, standard hit, you know. 3,432. Huge damage. Huge damage. All that for a Yoichi bow? I've already had a Yoichi bow for freaking aeons. Yeah, non-blood sword hit, 2,290. That's the biggest one I've seen. Koshinuki! No! We'll save you, dude. Don't worry. Trust me on this. Right? We never let our team down. Never. See that? We're good. Oh man, I hope I've got enough high potions to last us. Karambe's always at half health, man. Right? Pathetic. I want to save the I want to save the MP just in case I need Ultima or anything like that. I mean, I want to save it for now. I have literally no idea. I'll start using MP when all my potions are out. Dude, we're getting like 15k per fight. It's insane. Protect ring? What is that? A ring that guards against instant death. Ooh. Interesting. Are there any tiles in this game, like in Final Fantasy 1, that are guaranteed monsters every time you walk on it? Actually, I don't know. That's a good point. Ripped off. Did I get the last chest? Oh my god, wait. Did I just walk past that chest, dude? Why did I do that? Why? Why did I just walk straight past that chest, man? I was just testing you guys. I was literally just seeing if you guys noticed. Okay? I was gonna get all the way to the end of this level and then just be like, how come no one said anything? How come, firstly, no one said anything, and secondly, how dare you not say anything and make me go all the way back? And, you know, like, why didn't you? It's disgraceful, man. Disgraceful. Why is Koshinuki dead? Koshinuki's taking a dirt nap. What happened? Did he get one shot? I'm not paying attention, dude. Koshinuki, no! Dude, I'm so sorry, dude. Listen, hey. I got you, man. There we go. Let's just rub some feathers in that wound. Nice. Look at that. Let's take the feathers of the phoenix and just massage those feathers into those gaping wounds. It feels very good. Feels very good, man. Man, the amount of HP he's got is a definite worry. An elixir? Pathetic. Sear the wounds shut. I can sear them shut with Excalibur. Right? Look at that. Perfection. Man, it would be cool if she was doing just a little bit more damage, so that she was able to kill one of these guys by herself. Oh, that's it. Yes, that's it, dude. We've got all of it. Okay, this is it. I told you guys, man. I told you guys we were going to beat this game. Blood sword. Oh god, I've been really risking it. I need to save. I think maybe these must be the best weapons in the game. No, not Excalibur. There's a Masamune. There's always a Masamune. So that must be hidden somewhere in here, or it's in the last. It's in the final dungeon. Dude, I'm so sore from yesterday. Oh man. Oh my god. Dude, I think it's time for me to get a coffee. I know, boy. This is the castle of hell. Pandemonium. Oh wait, this... Wait, it actually... That cave actually teleports you into the final... You were fast asleep a second ago, boy. Huh? Oh, the music, dude! That is phenomenal. I love it. Why does your breath smell, boy? Oh, it's because I gave you all the tuna juice. Oh man, your breath smells, dude. I was like, wait a minute, why have you got like such like fishy breath, man? I was like, oh, dude, that's right. You're a good boy. Okay, this is the Castle of Hell, Pandemonium. Here we go, man. What are the fights gonna be like in here? There's 10 chests. There's probably like 100 floors to this dungeon. Okay, so curls are instant death, so we need to sort that out real quick. Gold hairpin right out of the gate. Let's use a mallet here. Oh my god, dude, that is phenomenal. Wait, what? Mithril Golem! Oh my god! We can hit them in the PP, it's okay. Look at that, look at that. Wait, so how do I... Oh, really? There's no... So these aren't actually anything. Those aren't actually anything. The music, I know. Aren't they freaking awesome to this? Yes. Like, all of them have been awesome. This theme is actually really great. Diamond Curious. Okay, those things are nothing. Mantis Devil. Oh. Oh man, that could have been real bad. But it wasn't. You know, it wasn't. We survived, and Harambe's back to half health again. Pathetic. Ambushed by a mithril golem. This is bad. Wow. Wow, man. The damage, dude. Whew. What? Wow. Things are taking a little turn, just a little. Wow, that guy dropped a ribbon. Wait a minute, that guy legit dropped a ribbon. Like the best helmet in the game. No? Doesn't this thing... A ribbon that guards against elemental attacks and status effects. We're taking a little bit of a... We're taking a little hit right now. Oh, her cure is actually going up as I'm casting. I actually didn't know that that's how that was going to work. I really did not. I did not know that it was... I thought it only went up in combat. Wow. Okay. I would have been using that a long time ago. Okay, let's save that. Oh man, 4 of these? Okay, so these guys can kill us in one hit. Damn. I think they do like 80% damage or something, man. What the hell is up with that? Harambe nearly got one tapped at 5,000 damage. No. Man, we're only on floor 1. This is floor 1, dude. This is devastation. Nah, you know what? This game's easy, dude. Don't worry about it. We're fine. Instantaneous win for us. No fear. Everything is okay. See that? Look at the power. Good. Pandemonium. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so we got one treasure chest here. Mithril golem, no problem, right? He's not going to survive. There's no way he survives. last dungeon in the game, and that is the kind of rewards we're getting? Seriously? Man. Bow leveled up, there we go. Oh my god, Harambe! Harambe's so weak. Harambe's finally come up against characters who he's just useless against for the first time in the entire game. What if they did this on purpose? The first time in the entire game, Harambe's doing pathetic amounts of damage. He cannot even hold his own. He's getting like one tapped by enemies. And he's doing no damage. I always knew he was a coward, man. I don't know how he garnered so much support in you guys. Now we're witnessing the true power. I'm glad it's on display right there, you know. I'm glad that everybody can see the truth now, finally. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, man. Just don't fight it, you know. May as well just go with it. We just want to believe. Believe in weakness. It's okay. I get it. I get it, right? I understand. I understand. It's okay to be wrong. Actually, this is a very bad fight. Yep, bad. This could be a fight ending. This could be a party wipe. Could be. Won't be now. Oh, another protect ring. An elixir. Oh wait, can I not go up this? Mr. Delirious, absolutely, man. 3,400 and something now. Biggest hit. You know who did that. I mean, there's only one candidate. You know what I'm saying? There's only one candidate to put down that kind of damage. 3,400, man. Woo! That's right. That's right. I'm pretty sure I just beat this game with Frog 8 or something. So I remember using Frog to literally defeat one of the hardest bosses, and I don't know which Final Fantasy that was. Oh no, we've failed. We've failed. Damn it. Oh god, dude. Here it comes. Blaster. You guys have to put the work in, man. Yes. Noticing a pattern. Final Fantasy 1, warrior dealt over 3,000. Final Fantasy 2, warrior dealt over 3,000. That's right. And you know what the Ultima magic is doing, dude? 200. I'm just saying. Ultima! I don't know what to tell you guys. Proof is right there. Mage time is soon, okay? I couldn't use a life spell. Because she's my heal. Wait, does somebody else have life? I don't know if somebody else has life. I think, actually you're right. I think multiple people do have life. Ultima 16 will do 9999. Really? Really? So what does Ultima 15 do? I bet you Ultima 15 does like 800. Wait, so what? So at what level does it start going crazy, man? Because I'm still doing like 250 and I'm at like 7. So where does it start going really? Like, where does it start skyrocketing, man? I'm telling you, man, I'm still at like, I'm anywhere between 200 and like 400 maximum. Why is her magic so low, by the way? Why is her magic so low? Koshinuki's magic is better than hers. If you raised unarmed on Songhui, your ultimate damage would go up. Wait, why? Why is that? It scales off of your other skill levels. What does it scale off? Like all of your different weapon skill levels? Really? I would never have known that. I would never have known that at all. Wow. Okay. Darth Chip, how are you, man? The Lamia Queen runs away to survive another day. Wait, what just happened? Oh, treasure chest? Okay, let's go get that. So you're saying Ultima max damage is relied upon warrior skills, Mr. Davis? Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? Beelzebub? Beelzebub? Easy! Right, patheticness! Look at this! This guy's not even last a single round. Watch this. Boom! Here it comes. Us! 3, 4, 2, 3. Flare 16. Bye. Oh man, the power. Dude, that blood sword, holy crap. Genji armor. Oh, there it is right there. Guards against instant death. Look at that. Finally, we got some armor suitable to our station. Okay. I know I have to get this guy out of the way first.
A new legend is born.
Oh my god.
Hazel's head.
Look at those smooth emotes right here coming out of my fingertip right now.
Super Grump. Super Grump 2. Legend.
Dude, thank you for the 5 man. Thank you for the 5 months, dude. You're a legend, man. Welcome back. Okay, this is bad. These guys are bad. Oh! Wait, he's got the Genji armor. I literally have a ribbon and the Genji armor, and he's still got instant. What the hell is going on? What is going on right now? Oh my god, my phone blowing out, dude. I'm gonna turn my phone on silent here. Why are you so up and antsy, huh? Why are you so up and antsy? There we go. We have over $1 million now. There we go. Okay, so this one goes there, then there, then there, then down there, then there, up there, down here, into the teleporter. Oh, man. Okay, wait, so that looks like that potentially could be the way to go. So let's... Okay, this is death. Oh, this is brilliant. Death. One more. Harambe. Death. Harambe death. Unbelievable. I'm gonna check these other doors. Whoops. I need to heal Harambe. I think that I came very underprepared here for this place. Beast demon. Easy. Wait, these all go to like different places, man. Oh my god. This one. Okay, so this, wait. So this goes up into here, which goes up to nothingness. Okay, so that's cool. That one goes to nothingness. Dispel. Like Like, why are they even trying? You know what I'm saying? Keldrum, what's up, dude? What mode is this on? Easy? What are you discussing right now, dude? There is no difficulty mode. What is this? Final Fantasy Saturday? HG Crimson Senpai, listen, man. We're at the end of the game, so I decided to spend an hour just beating this, okay? We're already at the 6th floor. This is the final dungeon, man. This is the final dungeon. Like the final. Not just like mucking around, you know? Not just like, oh, we're near the end. No, this is the final. Can't you tell by the music? It's like... all the graphics are like epic as hell, you know? We're almost at the final boss fight. Dude, it is nowhere near your dinner time. You don't even like try. Don't even try. I'm the boss right now. Okay. I'm the boss right now. You got nothing. Oh, it does go up. Oh my god, dude. I missed it. I missed the treasure chest, dude. I can't believe I missed a treasure. Okay, well, I gotta go back through there anyway. It's okay. It's fine.
A new legend is born.
Hang on. We gotta kill that guy in the back, man. He does way too much damage, dude. Beautiful. Beautiful, look at that.
Cousin Mega.
Dude, thank you for the 42 months, man. We got another ribbon. Let's put the ribbon on. Also, evasion is lies in this game. Evasion is a lie. It's a complete lie. Harambe! Yes. You can have 99% evasion in this game in every time. Oh no. Zombie Borgin? What? Oh. No, we don't want to do that. So you defend, my dude. Everybody else is going to attack. Oh, this is actually going to take a long time. Flare 16. I can't attack with our main damage dealer. That's the only problem. Oh. You missed it, HG Crimson Senpai. Has TPK to Great Malboro's one step after loading up the game. That didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never died in such a pathetic way. Ever. In the history of any game. No. No. Gloves boasting the finest defense that guard against mental status elements such as sleep. Okay, so ribbon definitely doesn't work. So why? Like, why did I even bother? Like, I may as well just stay with my twist headband. Like, you know? Stay with my ultimate attack boost. Like, like, why would I? guess, you know? What happens if I wear like a full set of Genji though? Wonder if that would be cool, you know? He needs defense, man. He's getting like one shot here. Gotta go get that treasure chest next door before we start hitting up the tower. I think we're about halfway. Which is not too bad. We've spent about 15 minutes or something in here. So I think we should be done by about half an hour from now. I'm guessing. Wait, how am I dead? What is happening? What happened? What did I miss? Like, oh my god, dude. What did I miss? Dude, I cannot kill this guy. I literally have to hope that he doesn't target Haz. That's fine. That was close, dude. Man, things can go pretty bad pretty quick. I think that guy's attack is like 70% like life drain or something like that. Dude, it's unbelievable. Yeah, that was literally like all of her MP. Damn it, we already came through here too. I don't know why I just didn't see that archway, man. It is right in the middle too. I hope that's something good, man. I hope it's like... I don't know. I hope it's Masamune, actually. Come on, it must be. It must be Masamune. There's nothing else. A Genji helmet, maybe? My vote, Masamune. Harambe use you as a shield? Dude, Harambe is so weak now. Like, I wish I had another warrior instead of Harambe right now. Do you hear me, Harambe? That's right. Don't you forget it either. Let's save this just in case. Of course it's monsters, but that's fine. Tiamat. Here we go. Here we go. Big hit, big hit. 3144. What did Harambe do? 60. And yet still you guys are gonna be like, oh, Harambe's the greatest. Harambe's the greatest. No! 60 damage versus 3,144. Dude, thank you, man. Welcome, everybody. So it's supposed to be Skyrim. I'm supposed to be modding right now. But I'm at the end. I'm at the end, man. This is it, dude. This is it. I'm on like floor 6 of the final dungeon. I don't know how much more there is to go. It was the helmet. It was literally the helmet. Genji helm. If you wear a full set of Genji, I think you're going to be immune to literally everything. What kind of fight was that? Tiamat defeated like that? What? It's because I've got the best stuff in the game, dude. Like, what are you talking about? I have the blood sword. Okay? I have the blood sword, which basically does a proportionate amount of damage to the enemy. So, if you find it, which is like a secret weapon, because you can easily miss the blood sword, but if you get it, one hit on the enemy reduces its health by like 75%. Doesn't matter how strong it is. Right? So boss fights, nothing. Nothing. Dude, Kaiser Q, come on, man. The most powerful magic in the land is doing like 400 maximum right now, right? Ultima is weak. Unless you spend like 6,000 hours grinding it. It's were you here yesterday when we actually finally got it? And there was like a big hullabaloo about like it being the ultimate magic and this is what we needed to defeat the Emperor. Like, this is what we need. We need ultimate magic. It's gonna be amazing. Oh! And I taught it to Song Hui, and her first cast of it did like 100 damage. And it's like, man, this is so bad. It just doesn't fit. Like, the system doesn't fit, man. It doesn't fit the game and the narrative at all. Like, I feel like they should have... I feel like when they gave it to you and you taught it to a person, it should have like flat out started at like Ultima like 12. Right? It should have started like cranked up rather than at level 1, because it just come on, man. Like, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's not right, man. Even I felt bad for all the mages across the land, you know? How pathetically weak it is. I didn't. You saw that 100 pop up and you were like, yeah, standard business. Okay, absolutely standard business. Yep, this is us right here, dude.
Daily Gamer Nerd. Welcome.
Final Fantasy 7 is your favorite. Oh, man. Final Fantasy 7 fan, huh? It's a very, very good game. It is a legendary game. There's no question about it. It was the second Final Fantasy that I ever played. So my first Final Fantasy is always going to be my favorite. Yeah, I still have the same box. I still have the original case and everything. This is a bad fight. Very bad fight. 1 down. 2 down. 3 down. Death. Death. Daily Gamer Nerd, take it easy, man. Wait, let's see if somebody else has life. I have life. Okay. Oops, let's dude, I've only got half of the treasure chests. Well, I'm about to get the 6th one. The thick CD case, that's right, the real chunky boy. Here we go. This must be Masamune. This has to be Masamune. There's no more Genji pieces. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Who is this boy? Astaroth. Is he undead? Dude! What was that? Hey! What was that? What was that, Ultima? Say again. Say again. $4,800 damage. New biggest hit. I'm just saying, man. 4,800 damage. Mithril Mirror, this is Masamune. Oh wait, which way? Oh yeah, down this way. Oh no. Dude, this I tell you, man, this fight is the worst. Man. Doink. We got away with that one. I love how that Blaster 10 attack is like You can get a really bad luck and just have it completely annihilate your whole party in one go. I feel like that's just so sad. Like, imagine having one skill in the game, like a monster that just has one shot, can attack you one time and your entire team is gone. Man. Okay, I said that we'd be done by 6 o'clock. It's 5:46. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's see how we go. Ooh, floor 7 Pandemonium. Okay, this must be Masamu. Okay. Oh god. Always the worst. Oh, she didn't kill it, dude. Oh, this could be a party wipe. We survived. We survived. Masamune. Sage's wisdom. What? Oh my god. Fire 11. Pathetic. Okay, I'm good. I'm good fighting these guys. This is nice and easy. We're like relaxing, right? Gaining power while we get to the end of the game. This is very, very good. So Biddle, what's up, dude? It is really good, man. It's a great look into just where all these monsters and stuff came from, and the music overhaul is on point too. Brilliant. Let's get rid of this guy. Yeah, you saw it. It was doing 40 to 50 to all enemies on the screen. It's pathetic. It's just pathetically weak, dude. And don't forget, I spent the entire stream exclusively using Ultimate. So that was a good like 6 to 7 hours of grinding battle using Ultimate, and it went from doing like 100 damage to 300 to 400 damage. That's it. That was exclusive Ultimate grind from level 1 to like level 7 or 8, whatever it is at right now. I don't know what level it's at right now. But it's still pathetic. Absolutely pathetic, man. Quiet in the cheap seats. You think you're the boss? Hey? Very good. It is nowhere near you guys' dinner time, man. I'm not even remotely fit. I know why you're hungry. Look, I get it. It's because we spent lots of time outside today, muck around playing. So I understand your frustrations, right? I hear your complaints. A hellfire? Dude, we need to speak to the manager. There is 2 chests left, and one of them has to be Masamune. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how we haven't found it. It has to be the final sword. It's got to be. Like, it just has. Right? I'm on 7, I believe. 7 or 8. Is it? Wait, where? How? Is it being missed? What floor is it on? And is it hit? Is it like a secret? It's on the 5th floor? Dude, we are so far past the 5th. Well, actually, I don't know. Okay, it seems to be like going up and down, basically. Oh! Oh, we're good. An acid file. That's it. We've missed it. Oh my god, dude. Karkin, hello. I had a fellow friend that wanted me to get a smile on your face. What does a grape say when it's stepped on? Nothing. It lets out a little wine. Disgusting. I don't know where you came from or who you are, but I have a fair idea of who sent you, and I need to give you a little message, right, to hand back to your former master or whoever you are in the employ of, right? And simply say that we are absolutely disgusted and appalled and shocked on a daily basis at the level of quality of these jokes. They are so bad that all of us collectively are suffering. Critical loss of IQ, intelligence plummeting. It is very scary. Okay, I'm going back. I'm going back for it, dude. There's no way I'm leaving that behind. Whoops. I'm going back down. I'm going back down, man. So pretty, the monster designs. I know, right? One, 2, and 3, and 4 has been released. So 5 is coming out, then 6. Thunder Geigus. I feel sorry that these guys have to be shot in the pee-pee by those arrows, man. That's a sickening display. Wait, so what level am I on right now, though? How do I tell? Oh man, it better be there, dude. It better be there. This is a long march. This is a long march, dude. I mean, why would they leave it though? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would they skip that? There's no way that they would skip Masamune. Is it? Didn't you guys say here? Top right hand corner? Is this the place? Or maybe I'm down. Maybe I'm down a floor. Maybe I'm at the wrong floor. How dare they hide Masamune behind a secret door? Yo, Iron Giant. Woo! Dude, I have not seen this guy. Weak. By the way, that's awesome. I didn't even know that Iron Giants were in Final Fantasy 2. Man, none of these creatures were in Final Fantasy 1. Well, except for the Geigus and stuff. But I mean, like, the classic Final Fantasy monsters, you know? It is not you guys' dinner time. No way. No way. Okay, here we go. So what floor is this? This is the 4th floor. So, hang on. So what is this one right here? 7th floor. Mithril Golem, come on, man. Look, man. Warlander, I don't play, so I run a couple of RPGs per week. Final Fantasy I play on Friday nights, Skyrim on Saturday, and yeah, I mean, we've got to go back there anyway, so I'm on the 6th floor. See, man, it's like I told you, dude, there's a long way. I gotta go back a long ass way. Like, does anybody have the actual map? You know what, I'm gonna look it up myself, man, because it doesn't matter how cute you look at me like that right now. Listen, it's not happening. You think you're gonna bribe me right now? Think again. Oh, it's on the map with the Genji. Okay, I know which one it is. I know which one it is. I know exactly where it is. It's on the map with the gloves and the helm. I know which one it is. Damn it, why didn't you bums actually see, this is your guys' fault, right? It's never my fault. This is your guys' fault. You should have told me so I didn't have to climb to the top of the tower and then run all the way back down. This is time lost and time wasted, right? All because of you guys, right? There's no other possible reason. I know, you tell them. Yeah, I know, dude. I know, it's unbelievable. Huh? We're not in control. It's on you. No, you are in control. You just don't understand. We don't care about loot. No backseating. No, actually for this game, I was very, very clear and I was like, please backseat it. Okay? This is your one and only chance to literally tell me.
Hi man, you missed a sword on the top right corner on the fifth floor, man. Very powerful weapon in there.
Okay, that's your one. This is your one opportunity. We have to do this whole running. We're gonna run this again. Oh my god, dude. This is at least 20 minutes, 25 minutes. But you know what? When we get that blade, oh my god, dude. Things are gonna change, right? Planets are going to be cut in half. So, you know, it's fine. Finally, a real RPG. Anonymous? What? What? Oh, no. No, dude, I haven't saved it. Okay, back down we go, dudes. Oh, there's an autosave. Oh my god. Okay, that's not too bad. That is not too bad. Dude, I thought we were long gone. I thought we were long gone. Oh man, if we ever get ambushed, it's just death, dude.
A new legend
I
is
think we've got
born.
like maybe, I think because of that, I think we got at least half an hour to go.
Gaswin.
Dude, thank you, man. Thank you for the 13 months, dude. You're a champion. Dude, this fight curls so bad, dude. So bad. Something is definitely broken with them. Something is definitely broken with them because for whatever reason, the immunity to being killed in one shot is just, I don't know, it just goes right through. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Either that death immunity is fake or, you know. It just doesn't work. Right, they just get one shot all the time. This is where we died before. Right here, same spot. Oh, it's the same fight! Oh my god, except I got ambushed. Watch Masamune not be in that chest. There's no way, dude. There's no way. Why would you float that concept out into the universe? Why would you do it? Okay, I think it's here. I believe. Yes. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted for Christmas. Executed to perfection. Got a thunder spear. I think this is it. This is 5th floor. Sixth floor. Is this the one? No, this is ribbon. Okay, so wrong door. Other door. My bad. Wrong door. Oh man, that was pathetic damage. No! Yes! Very good. We did it. Okay, this is it. This is the one. 5th floor. This corner. Oh no! It's the... Okay, no, it's the other door. My bad. Had to figure out which door. Dude, it is the absolute furthest path to go to get to it as well. We cannot like go through this game and not get the most powerful sword in it. That's just sad, you know? That's just sad, man. We have to have it. Dude, if the sword is not there, I'm gonna save the game and we're going to play Skyrim, right? I'm gonna save the game and I'm gonna turn the stream off. Stream's done. Okay. I will take a cold shower and then I'll turn the stream back on. Play some Skyrim. There's no way that it can't be. It has to be there, right? It has to be. Why won't we talk about your loot addiction? I'm not addicted, man. Right? It's a very natural to want the best, most powerful sword in the game. It's a very natural thing, man. here it is, here it is, here it is. Are we ready? Are we ready? We did all this. Took us 15 minutes to come back down here. Here we go. Here we go. It's even... A katana of unequaled power casts haste when used in battle. Woo!
A new legend is born.
Dude.
Kaiser Q. Polygon 123, Twitch got stolen in Soapy SAS.
A new legend is born.
Legends.
Dude, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the 3 gifted subs, man.
A new legend is
Wow.
born.
We nailed it. We got it. It was worth it. It was worth it. We found it. We thought Haz was powerful before. Okay. Now... Dude, he only hit 8 times. He actually has 12 attacks. Oh my god, dude. What's that? Harambe? Don't know him. Right? What's that? Most powerful mage in the galaxy? Who? Psh. Oh man, pathetic. Right? Everything else is pathetic. Actually, that's a very good point, and I think you're right. Let's put the blood sword here. And then let's put Masamune here. That is such a cheap attack, man. Oh god. Could you imagine, like, could you imagine this level of frequency, this kind of aggressive monster battles, kind of what do you call it, like encounter rate? Sorry, brain fart. And every single fight you like planned it out so you protected yourselves with like shell and protect, or like protection from like death magic. Like, can you imagine if you spent that much time? Like, this would be 100-hour game. Like, at least, man. Ambushed. Uh-oh. Whoops. Dude, I think, not toxic, I think you misunderstand, dude. You gotta understand something, man. Like, unless you diligently searched, you gotta think of it in terms of the fact that people like back then, we didn't have access to all this stuff, man. Nobody knew where this stuff was. You have to go out of your way to get all these powerful things, and it's only due to that. It's only due to that one weapon that we are so strong. You know, I mean, with regards to bosses, these guys wouldn't be doing. I mean, actually, these guys have. See how he's doing like 1,000? Everybody would be doing roughly that amount. But there was no way we'd be doing like 4,000 damage on like bosses or anything like that. There's just no way. Like you actually have to do things to find that stuff. So the reward for doing that is obviously doing huge amounts of damage. And you want to feel accomplished, especially if you have to grind away at a game like this, man. Right? It should be like batshit easy, I feel. Like guaranteed. Wow, that was pathetic. Okay, she did it.
A new legend is born.
The green light.
Chaos. Hope things are going well for you.
Hey, thank you, dude. I appreciate the 13 months, man. We're almost back to where we were. We got a ways to go. Oh no. Cure 9. I'm at the end, dude. I was supposed to beat the game like half an hour ago. But then I missed the most powerful sword in the game. Because of the chat. 100% their fault, and I had to run all the way back down and get it. And that cost us half an hour. The amount of rage. Oh, this is very bad. Man, oh man. Yes, he did it, dude. He actually did it. Friggin' awesome. What did I think of the THQ event? I didn't see it, man. I didn't see any THQ event. What happened? I didn't even know it was on. Is that good or bad? That makes me feel like it was probably horrible. Did anyone know there was a THQ event? What is it? ST Spiders arrived. Oh my god. How are you, dude? The trailers I watched were from that event. Oh, I didn't know that. I know who THQ is. I just didn't know that they had an event. $2,300 damage standard. That is man. Why does it have to be Harambe too? Harambe is the most costly. The most costly out of everything. He is literally the most costly because, you know what? I'm just gonna drop an elixir on him. I don't even care. Take that. Okay, so we made... Oh, we're still not back. Far out. Oh my god, dude. Come on, don't let them hit. Let's just put the work in, man. Put the work in. There we go. Look at that power. That's right. These guys are nothing. Actually, wait, hang on a minute. So if stop actually hit all of us, is that the fight over? Does stop run out? Or is that an instant defeat? Draconis, what's up, man? We've almost made it back. We've got to go all the way through this floor and then we've made it back to where we were when we turned around. What's Ragnarok M? Wait, what is Ragnarok M? I gotta equip a ribbon on him. Oh my god, what is up with these guys in there friggin' ambushing me? Cursed. Ragnarok Mobile. Oh. It's a nice little RPG. Wait, I think we might have looked at it, no? I think we might have even looked at it. Whoops, he needs a cross. Dude, I was right. I was right. It's 6:25. Okay. It's 6:25 p.m. I'm gonna get up here soon. It's 6:25 p.m. We're not quite back to where we were. Let's see. I've still got another whole floor to go. Man, we went back down that rabbit hole, dude. Holy crap. Wait, this guy's just hanging out now? Oh my god. Well, never mind. And that. Why are we still discussing the concept that magic is power? You know? Why? It's pointless. I should drop an Ultima in there just to show you guys how powerful it is. Oh man. Hang on a minute. That was it. So we made it back. Almost exactly half an hour, that detour. Wow, man. We have all the chests. Luckily, we know exactly where to go. We just spent boulders 9. I'm looking forward to this final boss, man. Is this it? This is it. This is it, dude. Ooh, look at that, dude. When you want Bloodsword on offhand, Master Moon is a better chance at one-shotting an enemy, big damage on 2 enemies rather than 2 hits on 1. Plus, not sure if haste works on Bloodsword. No, I think I want to hit first, because it will do the most amount of damage, right? If I'm fighting a boss. Because I think it's about like how much damage he's got left, I'm guessing. Because it tends to do really low damage on an enemy that's already been kind of clapped a little bit. What do you think you're doing? It's not your dinner time. Eh? Yeah. What's up? No chance. You think cute faces is gonna change it? Eh? I'm immune. I'm immune. Right? I'm immune to your... Oh, man. Yeah. It's not their dinner time, man. No, you're early. Right? I'm not helping. I'm kind of like making them excited and stuff. Shouldn't be doing that. Okay, let's save this after I'm all healed. Let's go! Oh. Well, I mean... Let's get rid of this bum, right? Boom! 3,480. Nice. Okay, here we go. Ooh! Okay, listen. I just ran an ad break to disable pre-roll. We're going to wait a second because I don't want to be that person. Right? It's an ad right on the final boss fight. And then someone just comes through, right? And they want to actually see the final boss fight and they miss it due to an ad break. Actually, what the hell? Who cares? I'll get up right now. I'll feed my dogs and we'll take care of that while this ad break's running, okay? Give me a second.
A new legend is born.
Sorry about that. Ooh. Oh, dude, my freaking. Oh man, my back is so sore, dude. Sorry about that. Kaz has always had a good quality camera. Oh, okay.
Dark Side Reb. Legend.
Hey, welcome everybody. Thank you for entrusting your community to me, man. Listen, I'll take good care of them, but I can't say the same for the chat, right? I warn you guys, if you've never been in the stream before, you need to watch yourselves, watch your backs, protect your loot, hold on to, you know, all your valuables, all that stuff, man. You don't want to just even give them a glimpse of it, right? They will run back to the start of an RPG if they figure out that they've missed some loot. So, you know, I'm just trying to give you like an insight into the sheer depths of depravity, the lengths that they will go to. Anything, save scumming, you name it, man. The chat was very nice to you. They're just trying to, you know, they're easing into it. Oh, God. All right, sorry about that. I had to feed my dogs. I had to, like, take them outside. I got myself a hoodie, made myself a cup of coffee, got comfortable. I learned it from you, Dad. I learned it from you. Anonymous, there's no shifty eyes right now. I'm not falling for that. That's what my dogs do. Like, they literally walk up and they're just like... looking at the toy, right? Like, what do you do? What is it? What you want? Hmm? What do you... You see what I'm saying?
Vitali 4242, welcome.
My dog's saying welcome as well. Okay, this is it. This is the end of the game, man. Let's go. You have braved the bowels of hell to reach me, but the hand of man, which deals in false justice and forsaken love, can never hope to defeat the Lord Master of Hell. Final boss music. Ooh.
A new legend is born.
Ooh, look at those emotes. Smooth, silky, emote explosion. Darkside Rob gifted a tier 1 sub to Commander Dunsale, Commodore Dunsale, or CMDR Dunsale.
Hey, CMDR Dunsale. Step into the armory for just one moment, man. This is for you, dude. Pick up some level 1 loot.
Iron Dagger.
Look at that. That's for you right there, man. Okay. Absolutely legendary. Thank you, man. Emperor. Here we go. Kaz fights the Emperor. Let's see. Let's get an Arutima. Right? Boom. 397. 9,000 damage. 9,000. I'm just trying to point it out. I'm just trying. Dude. Oh my god. Wow. What was that? Wait. Hey, Outcast Chicken. Hey,
A
man.
new legend is
Wait a
born.
second. Hang on. Wait. Stop. No one subscribe. Karkin. Hold on. Wait. Let's quick recap. The most powerful magic in the galaxy. We journeyed to the end of the earth. The characters in the game. Quiet in the cheap seats. All these ancient mages, like the ultimate magic. You're gonna need the ultimate magic to defeat the boss. We get it. We learn it. Here is the ultimate boss. We pop the magic. 400 damage. A worthy hit. A worthy hit. A warrior steps forward, swings his sword. 9,000 damage. The argument is done, man. The argument is done. It's proven. I'm sorry, I just doinked you. Well, you shouldn't have put your head into my elbow. That was all you, dude. Right? Do you understand? I just doinked you. Huh? Rob got timed out of the channel when he subbed to me. That's because one of our gracious chat members, our very gracious chat members, kicked him out. See, that's what happened. I tried to illustrate their behavior. Right? Got timed out. It's evil. And the only way to fight back is to get back in the channel and do the same thing to the perpetrator. Right? Just zero in on that lunatic, whoever kicked you out, right? And do the same thing. It's your only hope. It's your only hope. Now,
Karkin. Legend.
this is for you, man. This one's for you, dude.
Level 1. Iron Dagger.
Look at that right there. Nice set of iron daggers for you, man. Thank you, dude. Okay, here we go. Two-tap the final boss. Easy. That's the end of the game, dude. Unbelievable. Defeated by insects like you, not once but twice. Oh my god, dude. Who are you? My name is Haz. I'm a warrior of light. Rio GTO's like, just a humble warrior, and I'm like, confetti cannons. Oh man. Just imagine him actually in that scene being like, hey, bring the cannons in. This is my moment. Bring the cannons in, right? Yeah, bring them in. Just out of shot. We don't want to see them in frame. Just out of shot. Back it up a little. Right? That's gonna hit me in the face. Back it up. Back it up. About there. That's good. Okay, cue the music. Who am I? I'm a warrior of light. That's it. It's done. Now let's get out of here. It's finally over, isn't it? It was a long struggle, but with the Emperor gone, we've nothing left to fear. It was a long struggle, but with the Emperor gone, we've nothing left to fear. Thank you with all of my heart, I thank you. With the combined strength of Karshwin and Finn, we will build the kingdom anew. Together, Princess, we will create a kingdom even fairer than the old. Though once a coward, I now stand here a new man. I have all of you to thank for that. You have my deepest gratitude. Once upon a time, G-Town, traveled with us. I'm sure Scott is smiling down on me from above. Look at you. Do you realize what you've done? Who am I supposed to steal from with the Empire gone? You put me out of a job. I guess I'll just have to start stealing from you. Better watch your backs. Didn't we technically steal from him, though? Oh my god. Outcast Chicken, thank you for the 100 bits, by the way.
Outcast Chicken. Outcast Chicken.
You sure showed him, Hess. That's right, Layla. You jumped out. You're every bit the bloke I pegged you for. You didn't peg me, I'll tell you that. Right? This is a family-friendly channel. There's no pegging. If you ever feel like trying your hand at pirating... What? Oh! Oh man, I'm just reading. Hey man, I'm reading the text. Okay? I'm reading the text, man. That's not sit well with you, Song Hui. Wait, what? Looks like your next battle's already begun, Haz. Song Hui. What? You did it. I'm sure my dad's happy for you two up there above the clouds. I'm gonna be working here serving the princess. I'll just do whatever I can to help out. Joseph? We must now dedicate ourselves to the task of restoring what was lost. Farewell. Words cannot express my gratitude to you all. Aww. War is finally over. Yes, we can all live in peace together. ... Right, Koshinuki? Oh my god, dude. He's gonna be like... You think... There can be no going back, not for all of us. But why? Don't go here, stop him. Song Hui, Koshinuki is right, we've been through too much. I can't stop him, not now. Koshinuki, we'll meet again. The boys are back. We should be going too. This is only the beginning. Mikey, legend. Their long struggle was finally at an end. The Emperor, Pandemonium. The monsters plaguing the world. All vanished without a trace. Peace to return once more. The wounds of the war would mend. And the memory of those bitter days would fade. That's right. That's right. But one thing would never be forgotten. That a band of young heroes once saved the world. To the fans across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew who brought the original to life, we offered our profound and heartfelt thanks. That's so cool, dude. Done. What's the sword skill level? It was at 12 when I beat the game. Darkside Rob lives again. That is freaking awesome, man. So awesome, dude. We did it. We
A
succeeded.
new legend is born.
Baths.
Legend.
Baths. Ooh, legend.
Oh my god, that's actually a level 4. Listen, man. You've got an upgrade, so we're going to jump quickly into the armory. We're going to give you your upgrade. 6 months, man. This is what you get, dude.
Level 4. Short sword.
Look at that right there. Oh, yes. Thank you for the 6 months, my dude. Thank you. Yep, we're gonna jump into modding Skyrim, but we can't just jump out of the game right now. You know what I'm saying? We can't just abandon ship. We have to wait for the credits. Let him have the toy, man. Let him have it for a little bit. Let him have it for a little bit. So whenever you guys hear a barking dog, it's her, right? It's the white dog. Like my boy dog just doesn't even bark, and when he does, it's usually just like little grumbles or something. But she's always feisty. She's always like, hey, hey. Well, that's the second Final Fantasy gone. The second Final Fantasy is done now. We're going to do 3. Not right now, though. But we'll start 3 next. What are those things? Are those planets? What are we flying through right now? Is this supposed to be a galaxy, and are those planets? Or are we like flying through like the live stream or something? What is this? She has to quit. Wait, she has to tell Noctis to quit stealing her stuff. It's true. Isabel, hello, how are you? How's it been streaming with the doggies? Awesome. I freaking love it, man. I love having the dogs with me. It's like legit what I've always wanted. I have a pretty decent setup here. I thought that it was going to be a lot worse, but they can't get behind. They can't get anywhere like where all the danger zone is. It's just all blocked off, so I'm kind of safe. Although he kind of really likes to kind of sit really close to me, which can get a little problematic because I think that he wants to kind of like more or less be where my feet are. That didn't sound good. Hey. It's a portal to Final Fantasy 3. You're flying through the intro to Star Trek? Oh my god. And now we play Final Fantasy 12. Okay, we go from 2 to 12. A true RPG of the ages. The Final Fantasy Frontier. From 2 to 10 to. Ooh. Darkside Rob, take it easy, man. Thank you again, dude. I appreciate it. Here we go. To celebrate the ending. 2 free ones. I'm just so generous, dude. Just so generous. From 2 to 10 to, man. 10 to 99%, dude. Just seeing that 99%. Oh. It was a lot. It was a lot of streams, man. We put in a lot of time to try and get 100% in that one run. A lot of time, dude. It was at least a couple weeks. Maybe like 10. That was when I was streaming 7 days a week, by the way. I was streaming 7 days a week, like 10 to 12 hours a day, man. We blasted through that. I think we made it through. So when I did my Final Fantasy marathon, we started from Final Fantasy 7, and we just played through. We played through 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 2, 12, 13, 13 2, Lightning Returns, and 15. We played through 9 Final Fantasies in about 2 months, something like that. And we got about 3 or 4 platinum trophies, and yeah, that was good, man. That was a really fun time. That was kind of like the birth of my channel, really. Isabel, thank you for the 20 bits. Thank you. It'd be really cool if there was like some little some like sneaky little thing right at the back here, right? Like a little Easter egg. Wouldn't that be cool? This Final Fantasy has been going on for like 10 years now. 10 years. What? It's like 30. It's a little over 10 years, man. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Just a fraction. I like the way you think, right? It's only been 10 years. It's only been 10 years. It's only been 10 years. It's over 30 years.
Rodrigo. Pixel.
Thank you, guys. Welcome, everybody. Take a seat, man. Get comfortable. We're just watching the end of the credits for Final Fantasy 2. 30. Yeah, it's over 30 years, man. The very first Final Fantasy, I think, was 1990 or 89. Maybe it's even like 87. I don't know, man. Way back, dude. Way back. Is it 90? There you go. 31 years. Oh, there we go. December 18th, 1987. Woo! 30. So it's 34 years right now. 35 years in December. Holy crap. There's a few people in here right now, like literally now being like, I played this when I was like 30. When this game came out, I remember. I was already like 50 years old, so I must be like at least 55 now. Right. Look at that. The end. Oh, it took 24 hours to beat that one. It took 18 hours to beat the first one. 18 hours to beat the first one, yeah? Hang on a minute. Let's see if we just go backwards here. Oh, the Emperor right there. How come you don't get... I wonder how you get all of his, like, question marks. You can get a white robe mithril mirror. These are cool, man. Iron Giant. It's pretty cool. Missed one monster encounter. King Behemoth. That's cool, man. I have one. Wait, did I literally miss one monster? No, I missed a few. Look at that. I'm surprised. I've only missed 4. Wait, 1? 2, 3, 4. Dude, I only missed 4 monsters in the entire game. Out of 128. Didn't expect that.